What's up, guys? We are talking today about how I get into my morning routine. We're talking all today about starting your morning in the best positive way so that you can have a productive day. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, this is Dallas Gordon. Big, huge welcome to the Go Getter Tribe. Thank you so much for landing on this video. If you are looking for motivation, marketing tips, and so much more, you have ended up on the right channel, so feel free to stick around. If this is a topic that you love and you know some other people will love it too, please be sure to thumbs up this video, because anytime you do that, you tell YouTube that this video should be shown to more people. So every time you thumbs up a video or share a video, you help this channel out. So greatly appreciate it in advance, guys. So today we're talking about morning routines. Everybody has a different morning routine. Some people have no morning routine actually. And so I'm asked the question, how do I start my day? How do I start my morning? So one thing I do want to share a little bit about, my background. I do work from home, so I am home about 90% of the time, especially with the pandemic. I'm not traveling as much as I used to. I'm home pretty much every day. I'm in my office right now. So I think that sometimes having to hug close to home can drive you a little crazy if you're not careful with how you start your day. So I think that we should base our morning routines on how we are wired, how we are created, and that's where the importance of getting to know yourself and getting to know more about yourself comes in. I think that that's where it becomes important, because I feel like the more you can know yourself, the better you can nail your morning routine. So with me, guys, I kind of more so liven up in the evenings. I'm not really technically the best first thing in the morning, like not too early. I normally pop my eyes open around 7 a.m. That's when my husband's alarm goes off so we can get the girls ready for school. So, but I don't really get out of bed. I would say I'm not on the early shift. My husband is. I don't get out of bed but so early. So for me, I like my mornings slow. So I think that the way that you do in the morning time, like your morning and night routine, because I have a night routine too, but we're just going to focus on the morning routine. I feel like the way that you create those should be based off of how you are created, how you are made up with your natural rhythm and kind of inner clock. Okay, so for me, I am physically out of bed around 9 or 10 o'clock. What I do try to do, my best days is when I use like my iPad for my meditation, music for my writing and reading. My best days are when I'm not on my phone scrolling, answering team messages, things like that. My best days are when I can just focus on my meditation, my prayer time, my reading without any distractions. So one of the first things that I do, guys, is I am team iPhone. Okay, so but my phone has a do not disturb feature. It has different features that you can set it on for what you're doing during the day. So it has like a work feature where it only bothers you for certain work related messages. It has like another feature, and it also has a do not disturb feature. So the do not disturb is automatically turned on my phone. So when I wake up in the morning, it's on, and it's going to stay on until like 12 noon, because as I said before, I like to take my mornings really, really slow. So I never, ever take phone calls unless it's an emergency first thing in the morning. And I do my best not to check messages, not to be on social media first thing in the morning, because it really, really sets my day off. Can possibly set it off in a negative, I don't want to say negative, but in a I'm not as aligned. I'm not as focused. I don't go into my day with as much clarity and serenity as I do when I have that do not disturb on. So the first tip I have for you guys, and the first part of my morning routine, I should say, is to make sure that your phone is either way across the room where you can't use it until you're ready, or if you use your phone for like journaling and music and things like that, just make sure your do not disturb is on first thing in the morning. And some of you may have to establish with your friends that morning time is just not the time to be ringing me. All of my friends know that I'm not available for drama, or most of my friends wouldn't bring me drama, but for any sort of like deep conversation early in the morning, I'm normally not available at all in the morning. And I think that everybody in my family knows it as well. So I like to have that time as my sacred time. Thank God I have a family that supports that. So I'm not on the phone first thing in the morning. I don't like to do it unless it's an emergency. So that's number one, is my do not disturb is on. So for me, I think that there is no right or wrong way to develop your morning routine. I think that your morning routine is about what works for you. So I mix it up a lot. My morning routine is not the same every single day. It's a little different from day to day. And I do use different tools for my morning routine. I have a special blanket that I like to wrap myself in the morning. It's really furry and it feels really soft. And I sort of reserve that blanket for times like that. I have certain books that are on my nightstand that I keep right by my bedside that I like to read. The one that I sort of live by right now is a book called Self-Meditation. I'm not sure exactly who it's by. I can definitely look up the author, the link on Amazon or something, and put it in the description of this video. But I read a few pages out of Self-Meditation every single day. This book is like full of lots of little affirmations, wisdom, and little bits of wisdom. So this isn't one of those books that you just sit and you just read tons of words and lots of chapters at one time. It's you take in little bits at a time, because I feel like every sentence in this book is full of so much wisdom that you really want to take your time to read a couple pages and then think on those pages or journal on those pages. So what I love about the book is it teaches you how to meditate, not just being still and this type of meditation. It teaches you how you can meditate all throughout your day, which is really just being mindful. It teaches you how to bring mindfulness into every single part of your life. It teaches you how to enjoy every part of your life and to just be grateful in every single moment. So I love that book, and I'll be sure to link it in the comments. Call me out if I forget, but I'm going to do my best to link that in the comments. And so I like to keep that book handy. I don't always read it. So I have candles as well on my nightstand. I feel like my nightstand is sort of like my sacred place, because all my favorite things are right on my nightstand. And I do it in a way where it's not cluttered. Just a few of my favorite things. 2 candles on my nightstand. So depending on what smell I like, I will light that candle. I don't do it every day, but I like to set the atmosphere. So I'll light a candle. Sometimes I'll light some Panto, is it Panto Salo or Panto Salo? I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but it's an herb, like a little, it comes like a little stick that you can light, like a little wooden stick. And I just love the smell of it, and I love how it makes me feel when I light it. So I'll light that. I keep affirmation cards and different types of cards that I want to pull from inside of my nightstand. So if I'm kind of feeling that way, I'll get that out. My husband recently purchased a singing bowl for me, like a really small singing bowl. It's gold from Amazon for Christmas. So I've learned how to play that, and I feel like that really aligns you and gets you in tune with your inner senses. So that's another thing that I like to play some mornings. Sometimes I do morning yoga. YouTube has a lot of really good videos for morning yoga. I can share the one that I've been doing lately. Y'all, I'm really slow about getting out of bed. So anything that can get me moving right in the bed is good. That way I can get out of it. Sometimes I take a cleansing shower, like first thing in the morning, if I'm really feeling that way, because that's what I need to get into my day. But the point I'm making, guys, is that I really listen to myself. I really go inward, and I ask myself every single day, what is it that you need to get into this day? And it's different for me from day to day, and sometimes it's similar. I almost always write in my journal. My journal is digital. There's an app I use for that. It's an iPhone app. I go in and I write in my journal every single day. I very rarely miss that. Some days, if I need a little more grounding, I may go into what I call my affirmation file. I have a note file on my phone that has every affirmation that I love on it. I mean, it is probably well over 100 affirmations in my little file. I've been collecting my favorite affirmations for a long time. So I may go in there and I may type those out a few times, or I may say those out a few times. It really helps me to just kind of center myself if I need that. I do a lot of journaling and not a lot of writing. I think I mentioned that. I may talk about what I want to see happen today. I may describe it as if it's already happened. I give gratitude in my journal. I will write about all the different things that I'm grateful for the day in my journal, and I'll just continue to write those things out until I'm done. So really the main goal for me is to feel so good, so centered, to feel fully relaxed when I go into my day. I don't like to go into my day uptight. I don't like to go into my day in a bad mood. Sometimes you just can't shake that energy. I'm going to be honest. I have every now and then where no matter what I do, how I meditate, how much I pray, what I read, that I still feel a little heavy on some days. And I think that that's natural and it happens to everybody. I have different mixes that I've saved to my playlist of meditation music that I listen to on YouTube. They're all saved under my watch later, and I go to them depending on what mood I'm in, and I listen to them as I'm meditating and praying every single day. So those are some of the things that I do for my morning routine. Once I get started with my day, guys, I try to eat within 10 to 20 minutes of waking up. So if I have a yogurt or if I have a banana or something, I need to have something healthy, and I need to drink myself at least one full bottle of water. I feel like if you train yourself, and this is all a part of, I had been on a weight loss journey as well, and I released quite a bit of weight last year. And one of the things that I did, guys, was I would drink a full bottle of water first thing in the morning and eat within 10 to 20 minutes of my day. That way I'm training my taste buds to expect healthy food. And so that helps a lot. If you guys want to hear more about that weight loss journey, I would love to share it. Let me know in the comments. But it helps me a lot to kind of like set my taste buds up for what to expect for the day. And then from there, guys, I try to be into my work day, which is my business day, by 11 a.m. no later than 11 a.m. That's my time frame. So I like I said, I go into my mornings very slow. Every now and then I'm down here a lot earlier and I'm ready to start working a lot earlier, but for the most part 11 a.m. is like my target time to be dressed, showered, meditated up, prayed up, ready to go is at 11 a.m. I never take client calls prior to 11 a.m. because I like to give myself time to get ready for my day. Helps me to be super productive. Another thing I do is I try to see what are the three most positive or the three most productive actions that I can take today that will lead me towards, take me towards my goals. And instead of me tackling the day with 10 to 15 different tasks, I do have a running to-do list, but I go into each and every day with only 3 main tasks that I want to accomplish, because then I can finish and I can leave my day feeling really powerful because I finished. So those are some of the things, guys, that I do. If it's anything that you want me to talk more on or dig deeper into, I will do that. But I wanted to share my own morning routine with you and what it takes for me to really get into my day and get positive and get going. Like I said, everyone's is different, but having a morning routine can really, really help to, channel that positive energy, get you motivated, get you focused, help you to start your day with so much clarity. Because I feel like when my day doesn't start up right, it just compiles. Like the negativity can just compile on top of a negative start to the day. So I feel like it's so important to start your day from a peaceful, calm state. So that way that can, go into the rest of your day. The same thing I said about my appetite. I start with something really healthy at the beginning of the day. That way my body can be set up for success that day. If I start my day with junk food or something sugary, then my body's craving more of that throughout the day. And I think that it's the same with your morning routine. If you give yourself a great start to the day, then you're expecting more greatness throughout the rest of your day. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, spending this time with me. Definitely share a little bit about your morning routine in the comments, or if you want me to dig deeper into any part of this video, I would be glad to do that. Let me know. Guys, don't forget, whatever you put your hands to shall prosper if you believe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and thanks, guys, for watching.